Today, we are Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management 1-2, Group 1. Before we start, let me introduce our presenters. Jen De La Costa, Kyle Salinas, John Joseph Cañete, Angel Carillas, Monique Pipito, Christine May Villarrubia, Jen Becerra, and Harian Lopez. Today, we will be discussing about kitchen tools, utensils, and equipment. First is our equipment. About the kitchen tools, utensils, and equipment. First is the kettle, a cooking utensil which is used most often to boil water for beverages made with additional ingredients that are best prepared with boiling water. Although the kettle is most often considered to be a water kettle, it is also commonly referred to as tea kettle. The first maintenance tips to keep an electric kettle in a good shape is to clean it on a regular basis. Remove the plug from the socket and clean the exterior of the kettle using a clean cloth. Dutch oven. Dutch oven refers to a large heavy metal pot with a lid which may be made from cast iron or other types of metals. Dutch ovens are fantastically versatile and perfect for baking, roasting, browning, searing, broiling, and deep frying. Put the lid on your Dutch oven and leave it overnight. In the morning, scrub the stains with a dish scrubber, dish soap, and hot water. Final, wash and rinse. Frying pan. A flat bottom pan with shallow sides that are slightly curved. A frying pan is used for frying foods over moderate high heat, so they should be thick enough to conduct heat evenly. Several sizes available and they are generally round in shape, also known as skillet. The best way to clean and maintain the pan is by boiling it out with hot water. Coffee maker. A coffee maker is an electric countertop appliance that brews hot coffee automatically. It consists of a hot plate, a carafe or glass, coffee pot, filter basket, and water reservoir. Soak and clean removable coffee maker's part once per week to remove coffee oil and residue. Soak the coffee pot lid, filter or filter basket once per week in dishwashing liquid or a 50% white vinegar and 50% hot water mixture for up to 1 hour before rinsing. Sauce pot. Sauce pots are used for simmering or boiling larger quantities of ingredients. They generally have two short, sturdy handles so that they can be lifted with two hands. Sauce pots and saucepans are distinguished by volume. Avoid using metal kitchen tools as they can scratch cookware. Instead, use wood or silicone. Don't cook acidic foods like tomato in cast iron cookware. Be gentle with coated cookware to avoid chipping and porcelain. Don't stack coated pots and pans on the top of each other.
Knife, a utensil that has a handle and a blade that may or may not be sharp-edged. A knife is used for cutting, chopping, dicing, slicing, mincing, peeling, separating, and other kitchen tasks, while the thin metal shaft of a blade is of value for food preparation. To keep your knife in good condition, always keep your knife dry and clean. Hand wash with warm soapy water. No abrasive sponge. Never put your knife in the dishwasher or leave it soaking. Cutting board, a hard surface kitchen tool that is generally made of wood laminate, composites, or plastic materials and is used as a surface for cutting, slicing, chopping, or mincing food products. In order to keep your knife in a good condition, do wash your cutting board by hand. Do use liquid dish soap to wash your cutting board. Do wipe your clean cutting board dry and let it finish by air drying on its side. Don't soak a cutting board. Don't put wooden cutting boards in the dishwasher. Peeler. Peelers can remove the skin from the juice, including eggplant, mango, and butternut squash. They also can be used for shaving thin slices of chocolate, citrus peels, or cheese to be used as a finishing touch or garnish. So how can we maintain peeler in a good condition? By washing the bowl, peeling disc and lid in hot soapy water using a non-scratch brush or scourer, then rinse. Dry thoroughly using a soft cloth. No parts of the peeler are suitable for dishwasher use. Never use harsh abrasives to clean the peeler. Scissors, a kitchen tool specifically made for food preparation, that is more versatile than a standard pair of cutting scissors. This utensil is made with a plastic or rubber coated handle, allowing ease of cutting and gripping. The blades have a notch for cutting through faulty joints. This is how we maintain scissors in good condition. Oil your scissors at the end of each day. Ensure scissors are clean and dry. Store your scissors in a safe place when not in use. Sharpening will either extend the life or shorten it. If in doubt, don't cut. Repair your scissors if necessary. Can opener. A kitchen utensil that is used to open or remove the top from a metal can. After each use, thoroughly wash your can opener with hot water and dish soap. Dry as thoroughly as you can with a towel to prevent rust. Let it sit with the handles open so the walls can air dry completely before putting it back in the dough.
A strainer, a kitchen device that is most used to strain liquids away from other ingredients, but also occasionally sift fine ingredients away from larger ingredients. The strainer may be formed as a spoon-shaped utensil or a basket-shaped strainer from various materials such as metal, nylon, or cloth. Sit it that soapy water overnight. After it's soaked, turn the sieve upside down under the running water. If you have a dishwasher, you could use it at this point, but beware that larger food bits from other dishes can get lodged in the sieve. Tongs, a kitchen utensil used to grasp food so it can be removed from one location to another, to be flipped, rotated, adjusted, or retrieved from areas that may be hot or simply best handled with a tongue. Mixing bowl, round bowls of varying sizes that are used for combining food ingredients when preparing recipes. Mixing bowls are made of plastic, ceramic, glass, copper, and stainless steel that range in size from 4 inches in diameter to over 16 in diameter. Blending fork. A blending fork is a fork with oversized space between its tines and thick, sturdy handle. It can be used to cut and blend fat into flour, mix dry or wet ingredients, for serving meat, for fluffing rice. It may have the standard 4 tines that the stable fork has. Step 1. Remove fork guard. Step 2. Dislodge the fork seal. Step 3. Clean inside the joint. Step 4. Pump the fork. Step 5. Clean the seal itself. Step 6. Lubricate the dust seal. Step 7. Reconnect the dust seal. Sifter. A kitchen utensil with a mesh bottom used to sift dry ingredients such as flour or powdered sugar. Keep the sifter lubricated and belts tight. New install check bolts weekly until all shrinkage is taken up. Tightening a little frequently is better than a lot of infrequently. Recheck drive bolts especially.
Tools used in the kitchen. Spatula. Spatula used for scraping food from the sides of pots, stirring ingredients in a curved bowls, or folding ingredients into each other. The maintenance of it is preferably hand wash with hot water and washing up liquid. The next one is measuring cup. Measuring cup is a kitchen utensil used primarily to measure the volume of liquid or bulk solid cooking ingredients such as flour and sugar. The maintenance of it is when you wash the measuring cup, you are to wash them in a warm soapy water, then rinse them in a clear water. The next one is grater. Several types of graters feature different sizes of grating slots and can therefore aid in the preparation of a variety of foods. They are commonly used to grate cheese and lemon or orange peel and can also be used to grate other soft foods. The maintenance of it is to soak a small amount of vinegar on the cloth and then use it to wipe greasy areas. The next one is whisk. Whisks are used to blend ingredients together quickly or to incorporate air into ingredients such as egg whites or heavy cream. The maintenance of it are: pour hot water in a large bowl and add about 2 tablespoons of soap to the water. Stir the water and soap mixture with your dirty whisk until the soap is dissolved and the mixture is nice and fruity. Then leave your whisk overnight to soak. Colander. A colander is a Pre-cooked kitchen utensil, usually made of metal, generally aluminum or enameled iron or plastic, with holes in it and two handles. It is used to drain the cooking water from foods. So the maintenance of it are: first, soak it in soapy water, then turn the strainer upside down and use your sink's faucets or sprayer on the strainer to remove any loosened food particles. Then time to give it a good scrubbing, then rinse with a warm water and air dry or dry with a soft cloth.
Ladle. Ladles are used to dish soaps of all kinds from the pot to the soap bowl. The smaller ones are useful for serving small portions of sauce or to top pasta with various sauces and gravies. In taking care of the ladle, use rubbing alcohol on a soft dry cloth and rub the greasy spots until they are gone. Always dry off the metal once you are done with the cleaning to restore its natural shine. For stubble stains, you can use baking soda and water. Make a pasta out of it and apply it to the stain. Wooden spoon. Wooden spoon is a spoon that is used for stirring sauces and for mixing ingredients in cooking. It is made of wood and has a long handle. If someone gets the wooden spoon, they come last in race or competition. To maintain the cleanliness, clean your wooden spoons well after every use. Fill a sink or bowl with warm water. Wet a nylon scrubbing pad in the soapy water. Rinse the spoons well under warm water. Sanitize your wooden spoons. And lastly, to keep them looking like new, oil your wooden spoons once a month. Garlic press. A tool used for pressing garlic cloves through small holes to extract the pulp, oils, and juice from the garlic. Some of the garlic pulp remaining on the press may dry quickly, so it is important to clean the press immediately after using it to make cleaning much easier. So to clean it, the easiest way to clean a garlic press, this is what you do. Mess the press with cooking spray before each use. Then after you press your garlic cloves, use a toothbrush to remove garlic. Go. Poke a toothpick through the holes to get rid of any particularly stubborn residue. Rinse the warm water and dry. Potato smasher. A kitchen tool used to pure potatoes after they are cooked or to pure other soft foods for making food dishes requiring a smooth textured ingredient. Potato mashers are typically made of stainless steel or nylon and are available in a variety of different styles, all working equally well. To maintain its cleanliness, we like to soak our potato mashers after each use in soapy, warm water for around 10 minutes before removing and drying thoroughly with a fresh dish cloth. Wave-shaped potato mashers require a more delicate touch than other models. The last one tool is mixer. A mixer is a kitchen tool which uses a gear-driven mechanism to rotate a set of beaters in a bowl containing the food to be prepared. It automates the repetitive task of stirring, whisking, or beating. When the beaters are replaced by a dough hook, a mixer may also be used to knead. Its maintenance is: first is check components for lubrication, second, maintain the seal, monitor the drive system tension, check the discharge gate operation, protect the mixer tub, clean interments, inspect electrical, and lastly is check the coefficient of variation. So that's all.
Chef knife uses. Chef's knives are used for cutting meat, slicing vegetables, disjointing some cuts, slicing herbs, and chopping nuts, but there are a number of different varieties for separating purposes, including carving, slicing, and bread knives for specific ingredients. Maintenance. Never let it soak in water. Do not use soap of any kind. After cleaning, the knife with a damp sponge, dry with a blade immediately with a clean, dry cloth. Never leave it to air dry. Store it in a dust-free drawer or knife block. Blender. Uses. A blender, sometimes called a mixer liquidizer in British English, is a kitchen and laboratory appliance used to mix, crush, puree, or emulsify food and other substances. A stationary blender consists of a blender container with a rotating blade at the bottom, powered by an electric motor that is in the base. Maintenance. Turn off the power and unplug the motor. Clean the blender base by simply wiping the base and touchpad or screen with a damp cloth. Do not use abrasives or slip brushes to clean the blender base. Do not use a water jet of any kind to clean the blender base. Measuring spoon. A measuring spoon is a spoon used to measure an amount of ingredient, either liquid or dry, when cooking. Measuring spoons may be made of plastic, metal, and other materials. They are available in many sizes, including the teaspoon and the tablespoon. Maintenance. Always keep your tools used for measuring at or around room temperature. Never lay them on a heat source or in direct sunlight, as doing so could really mess them up so that their accuracy is affected. Always be wary of laying or using your tools too close to a magnet or magnetized surface. Sheet pan. A sheet pan, baking tray, or baking sheet is a flat, rectangular metal pan used in an oven. It is often used for baking bread rolls, pastries, and flat products such as cookies, sheet cakes, Swiss rolls, and pizzas. Maintenance. Clean your sheet pan using a soft, abrasive scouring pad. Not seal wood, which could scratch your pad. In tandem with hot water and a dish soap specially formulated to remove grease and stock on food. As always, allow your pan to fully dry before storing. Spoons. Spoons are used primarily for eating liquid or semi-liquid foods such as soup, stew, or ice cream, and very small or powdery solid items which cannot be distributed with a fork such as rice, sugar, cereals, and green peas. Maintenance. Sanitize. Add 2 tablespoons of bleach. Allow the tools in the dishwater for 10 or so minutes. Drain and rinse the tools in hot water. Allow to air dry.
Uses of utensils and their maintenance. Pasta ladle. A ladle that has teeth that allows you to grab the pasta easier, quickly. And there's a hole that allows you to drain the water from the pasta. Its maintenance. Clean them after use. And add soap and hot water and scrub the remaining dirt. Add rinse with water. Next, tong. Used to grip something and lift it, especially when we're frying. Maintenance. Soak in the water with soap. Scrub the tip and remove all the things that are stuck, and rinse with water. Next, ice pick. Ice pick is a tool used to break up an ice. Its maintenance. Make sure to clean your ice pick with water and soap. Store your ice pick in a dry place after it's dried. Next, cutting board. Cutting board is a surface for cutting, slicing, and chopping products. It's a tip for how to maintain it. Wash your cutting board by hand. Use liquid dish soap to wash your cutting board. Wipe your clean cutting board dry and let it finish by air drying on its side. And don't you ever soak a cutting board. Don't put wooden cutting boards in the dishwasher. Next, meat mallet or tenderizer. Meat mallet is used for flattening and tenderizing meat. Its maintenance. After using this, soak it in warm soapy water after a few minutes and wash it. Or you can use brush to clean it or put it in a dishwasher. Next, kitchen shears. Kitchen shears is used to cut something like packaging, snipping herbs, and even breaking down poultry. Maintenance. Kitchen shears should be washed and dried between each use. Next, cutting board. Cutting board is a surface for cutting, slicing, and chopping products. It's a tip for how to maintain it. Wash your cutting board by hand. Use liquid dish soap to wash your cutting board. Wipe your clean cutting board dry and let it finish by air drying on its side. And don't you ever soak a cutting board. Don't put wooden cutting boards in the dishwasher. Next, meat mallet or tenderizer. Meat mallet is used for flattening and tenderizing meat. Its maintenance. After using this, soak it in warm soapy water after a few minutes and wash it. Or you can use brush to clean it or put it in a dishwasher. Next, kitchen shears. Kitchen shears is used to cut something like packaging, snipping herbs, and even breaking down poultry. Maintenance. Kitchen shears should be washed and dried between each use.
Frying pan. Its label: non-stick frying, ceramic, cast iron, and stainless steel. Uses: a frying pan is used for frying food over moderate to high heat, so they should be thick enough to conduct heat evenly. Next is maintenance. Avoid soaking the pan or leaving it in the sink or it may rust. Wash the skillet by hand using hot water and a sponge or stiff brush. Next is rolling pin. Its label: tapered rolling pins, straight cylindrical rolling pins, and rolling pins with handles. Its uses: a long cylindrical shaped kitchen utensil generally used to roll out various types of dough when making food items such as bread, pastries, and cookies. This tool also works well for crushing cracker and bread crumbs. Its maintenance: all the rolling pin needs is to be wiped with a damp cloth and then dried with a clean towel. You can wash it with a little warm soapy water if you like, but make sure to immediately and thoroughly dry it. Next is slotted spoon. Its label: stainless, aluminum, and rubber. Uses: a large cooking utensil containing slots or holes, enabling moist foods or items to be lifted out of fluids while the excess liquid drains out the slots and holes in the base of the spoon. When preparing pasta, oatmeal, sauces, soups, stews, fried foods, or other similar items, a slotted spoon is a valuable utensil. Next is maintenance. First, clean immediately after use before food has time to dry and net. Do wash the utensils in the soapy water fairly quickly after use. Rinse the spoons while under warm water. Next, dry them with a towel and hang them from a utensil hook to finish drying. Next, washes only. Next, we have baking sheet. Label: basic aluminum baking pans and cookie sheets. Uses: a flat pan or sheet of metal that is used to bake products that are thick or stiff enough to stand on their own, such as cookies, freestanding breads, biscuits, pastries, and merengue. Next is maintenance. Wash with mild soap and water and do not use acidic cleansers, alkaline detergents, or abrasive scrubbing pads. Next one is salad spinner. Its label: glass. Its uses: a salad spinner, also known as a salad tosser, is a kitchen tool used to wash and remove excess water from salad greens. It uses centrifugal force to separate the water from the leaves, enabling salad dressing to stick to the leaves without dilution. Maintenance: use a dish soap that has a grain-fighting property to clean your salad spinner and remove oils effectively. Pour in a warm water into the